Well, Eric, tell us your thoughts after that win.
Well, we are happy, of course, and satisfied with the win. And also the performance against a really good team as Arsenal. They also played really well. But we are then also happy with this win. I have to credit the spirit from this team. They can deal with setbacks, and so we did. And that's really great that a team can do that. That shows a mentality. I think we really improved on that fact.
At halftime, I said to the boys, the game is there for the taking. If we really play with the courage that we have to play, and we did it, we came out, we were really strong, we scored the first one, we could have scored another 2 or 3. And when you are on that dominance phase, you have to kill the game. And we get the ball away in a really dangerous area and a step in, which against them it's just a synonym of killing you, and they've done it.
What about your own game? Because you've had those dry runs, every striker has them. How does it feel as a striker when you are running through like that and you know that you're in good form?
Yeah, it's a great feeling, you know, you want the chances to keep on coming. So yeah, I think for me and you know, for the rest of the forwards, as long as we're in the right positions, we'll keep getting chances. You know, we have some great passes of the ball in the team. So yeah, we have to be positive, you know, we have to be energetic and just keep making runs.
Contrasted styles from both teams at different stages of their development, but that actually gave us a good game, didn't it?
It was a very good game, and I think you can hear from Mikel Arteta how disappointed he was. Yeah, we weren't ruthless enough. I thought we did have a majority of the game. I think we played very well, but we came up against a very ruthless Man United side, especially with Eriksen there feeding Fernandes, who in turn feeding a Rashford who looks like he's back to some kind of form. And we got punished for a couple of mistakes, but you can't take away from Man United how direct and clinical they were today.
So how did United win it then?
For me, it's from their shape. I think they were just inviting Arsenal to go around them. They wanted it to go wide. Anything that came through the middle, they funneled it out. And as we're about to show you now, they just won it and went forward. First pass was forward, and it was really key. I thought Eriksen was massive for Man United today. But this pass here, we're about to highlight Fernandes. He literally has the whole centre circle to himself. No one near him. Great ball. Now he's at them. And this is where they was doing it. Literally getting at them. Great play from the referee, to be fair, because he could have given a foul there. But look, overloads. Zinchenko has to come in. And that's a great finish on your debut. But this was how they did it all day. High press, getting after them. Eriksen putting them under pressure. Look at this for a recovery tackle. Literally 2 passes later now, they're in. There you go. And this is 2 minutes just before Arsenal scored. And it's a little warning sign that this is what's coming, this is what's coming. Arsenal didn't learn their lesson. And again, Eriksen does the horrible stuff as well, which I think any young kid watching this in the morning, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
School's back tomorrow.
Yeah, he's tracking Odegaard there, doing all the horrible work. Not just a good footballer, but now he starts to recognise, right, we have to close the middle of the pitch. Ronaldo working down there, forcing Arsenal to play inside. It's a difficult pass. They win it back. Now, if I tell you here, they're going to have 4 touches and being on goal, it's unreal. It's a great little touch. He sees Odegaard coming late. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Now Rashford's on his bike. There's an unbelievable pass from Bruno. And there you go, that's the finish. And Marcus is looking like he's getting back to that form. But he was just so smart in his play. He's got a young man on there for Arsenal, and he just highlights this. But I think here, Ben White, for me, has to drop. He comes here now as it stops. There's 9 yards difference. Anyone will tell you, when there's no pressure on the ball, you have to go. You can't try to play a high line. Tries to play it, allows Eriksen to run through. And at this point, we're all saying, as we're watching it, he's got to square it. And as for a striker, that is perfect. But he was masterful today, and it's good to see Marcus smiling again.
And as you say, you highlight the shape that they had, but also that man who is behind me now, it feels like for the first time in many a year, Manchester United have someone who can actually play that pass between the lines, and that's what you highlight.
And also he's confident as well. So you can see that when they're giving him the ball, it's like, right, bang, we're going forward, and the rest of the team are moving with him. It's not a case of, oh, he might lose it, or will he take 3 or 4 touches. He always picks the right pass, and today was a perfect example of that.
So the flip of how United won it is how Arsenal lost it.
Yeah, simply, you heard Mikel saying about being brave enough, and I think there were so many opportunities for Arsenal to try and get the ball in the box. I think this is Gabriel Jesus again done brilliantly with his hold-up play. But then you think if Gabriel Jesus is not going to be in there, as soon as you see him not in and around there, you've got to get in the box. Look at Ben, he's ready to put that in, and there's no one in there. He's got so much time, he could take a couple of touches and then clear it. This again, once this goes in here, I'm thinking, can he turn? You know, because if you turn, we need another. We haven't got no presence. Xhaka's the furthest forward, no presence. If he comes across, then you get Gabriel Martinelli come across, Zinchenko coming. He plays that into there. Then you can maybe play in a place where Man United do not want you to play. Goes to Saka, and then Ben White makes the overlap, but it doesn't get there. Man United cut it out because there's players coming back and, you know, covering places up there. You look at Xhaka here. I think that's got to go straight in there. Straight in there. This is what he's talking about, being brave. Put that in there, you know, that will frighten them to bits. Again, once it comes wide, you know, Man United are comfortable here. You look at us, we've got 2 in the box at the moment, not really too much space to work in. Ben White, yes, he's got a good position. Can he whip that in? But when he does whip it in, you know, it's gone right in the middle there, and we haven't really got anybody coming in there to attack it. Varane clears it very easily. Now, this is what happens when we do get the ball and someone is attacking the box. Jesus now not opening up, linking play. He's in there, goes in, causes them problems. We then get the goal because you kind of take them out of their comfort zone. This is what he's talking about in respect of discipline. He's got to be closer to him. Because what we saw earlier on, what Troy showed, is Eriksen seeing him out. He's got to see Eriksen out when he wasn't on it. Didn't do it, and you can see how disappointed he is with it now. And those are the things that kind of cost us today. And they were very ruthless and very, like I say, clinical in finishing us off.
Is it from from Arsenal's point of view? Is that twofold? Is that being braver in movement and just moving the ball quicker?
I'd say, yeah, passing it through those lines.
Yeah.
Because I think that what Man United, you can see what they're afraid of is going through the middle. That's where the majority of their men are. You've got McTominay in front, you've got Eriksen in front, then you've got Varane, you've got Martinez behind it. They don't want you to go through the middle. So we've got to try and make something happen through the middle where they're uncomfortable.
I don't think I'm betraying any secrets here when I say when Martinelli scored, you were off running around the office. Do you think the decision to disallow it was correct?
Yeah, I do, simply because, you know, people sit there and say, oh, in my day, this one is soft. In this day, that's a foul. You know what I mean? I didn't see that bit because I was so excited about this bit. You know, so when I saw that, I'm thinking, they're going to give that. Even though they had a complete nightmare yesterday, VAR, I couldn't see them not giving that. And so I don't think he even needed to go to VAR for that. He should have seen that straight off the bat.
He was close to it, so maybe he did see it. Was that obvious enough for him to be sent to a screen? And actually, when he went to the screen, he spent a long time looking at it as if he wasn't quite sure. We were told, as Alan ranted last night, it's not there for the marginal, is it? It's there for the obvious.
Yeah, and that's the frustration, isn't it? That everyone's getting it's taking centre stage yet again when it's supposed to be there just as a help and as a guide. And I don't know. If you're the attacking team, you'd be fuming. If you're the defending team, you'd be asking for it. So it's just one of those. On another day, that gets given, and you know everyone carries on. And it was a great goal from Arsenal, but I'll be fuming if you're going against us.
Yeah, and he was. Time now.